Beyond the Gates spoilers for Wednesday, August 13th, suggest plenty of drama when June is reunited with her kids, Tyrell Richardson and Samantha Richardson, while Arlie Michelle debuts as a new character on the canvas, named Peaches. Peaches is someone linked to Leslie Thomas. In addition, from the looks of preview photos, she'll know, or at the very least, interact with Ted Richardson, too. It'll be interesting to see Peaches dive into storylines and the chaos she creates. With that said, she's also likely connected to this inheritance promised to Leslie, so will there be stipulations to gain access to the funds? Is Peaches, Leslie's mom, a family member or just a friend? Fans will have to tune in to find out. Speaking of Ted, he'll be shocked when Nicole Richardson serves him with divorce papers. Still, considering the lies he told and the secrets he kept covered, how floored should he be? Meanwhile, BTG spoilers imply that Vernon Dupree and Anita Dupree will be there to support one of their daughters during the August 14 episode. Will Nicole need comfort from her parents in the aftermath of this divorce move? Then again, Danny Dupree has had a tough week, feeling as if she's responsible for Haley Hamilton's miscarriage, so it's hard to say. Finally, Naomi Hawthorne will help June get prepared to meet the kids she abandoned years ago. This is an interesting thing, as Tyrell and Samantha are also now part of Naomi's family, as she and Martin Richardson are cousins. It sounds like June will be nervous, so can Naomi help calm her down? Or could her mental health and trauma trigger something inside her that explodes? Beyond the Gates spoilers remind fans that when June gets worked up, she can cause quite a scene. So is this meeting the best idea for either the homeless woman or Tyrell and Samantha? Could it end in disaster? Completely unaware of the explosive secret waiting to blow their family apart, Smitty warns Martin that fun as game night has been, it hasn't healed the big issues between them. Their disagreement is getting heated when Naomi calls, saying she needs to meet with the husbands ASAP together. Upon arriving, Jacob and Naomi don't waste a moment, immediately revealing that they've located Samantha and Tyrell's birth mom. The men are shocked and not ready to meet with June. Unfortunately, Samantha and Tyrell hear the tail end of the adults' conversation. Smitty and Martin assure the kids that they will decide the path forward. Samantha leans towards meeting with their mom, while an angry Tyrell wants nothing to do with the woman who abandoned them. Ultimately, they tell Pops and Dad that they've decided to meet June. A gorgeously dressed Tomas and Kat get together at Uptown for what is supposed to be a sexy salsa lesson, but turns into a disaster. "You're dancing salsa, not filing your taxes," snaps the teacher. When he steps in to dance with Kat, it's as if she's a pro. The second time's the charm when Tomas and Kat finally find their rhythm. In fact, it goes so well that she suggests he shower at her place. They do exactly that, which leads to a steamy encounter. Afterwards, Tomas goes on and on about how awesome the sex was, but Kat seems, let's go with, less thrilled. In fact, she seems downright uninterested when he wants to go for round 2. Meeting at the country club, Madison and Chelsea discuss their relationship and the fact that they seem to be struggling to get on the same page. Just as they're achieving that goal, guess who interrupts? Chelsea's stalker ex has a business pitch, which Chelsea quickly shuts down. When Madison steps away to take a work call, Allison rolls out a sob story about how badly Craig is treating her. Madison's advice? Move out, seek therapy, turn to friends. Anything but turning to her. Later, Allison returns to warn Madison that Chelsea will only hurt her. Chelsea threatens to get a restraining order, but that doesn't stop Allison from spying on the couple as they kiss at the country club bar. Leslie calls about the supposed inheritance and hangs up when the person on the other end asks for info like her birthday and social security number. Telling Eva to stop believing there's a pot of gold at the end of a fake-ass rainbow. Tired of all the Leslie drama, Eva rips into her mom. Their argument gets intense, with Leslie cut to the quick when Eva admits that she loves Nicole and hates what their antics have done to Ted and his family. In the Wednesday, August 13th episode of Beyond the Gates, Tyrell and Samantha decided to meet their biological mother, June. It took a while, but Kat and Tomas ended up clicking on the dance floor, but not in the bedroom. Leslie's fighting what could be a lucrative venture if she would just open herself up to it. and Chelsea and Madison had to deal with Allison's antics yet again. Things have cooled a little between Madison and Chelsea since Chelsea took Allison to the hospital. But now, the women are trying to shut down some of the distance that has suddenly developed. Of course, in their quest to get a little closer, Allison popped up to make things difficult. But this time around, she's a little more unhinged than ever. She has trumped up some business opportunity in order to spend some quality time with Chelsea. She expects Chelsea to solve all her problems with her ex, Craig, who has turned abusive, according to Allison. And then she even turns on Chelsea in one breath, warning Madison that she's making a big mistake, being with the purse designer. And then in the next breath, she insists that Chelsea is the one for her and they should be together. Oh, and that's when she's not calling Chelsea a two-faced beach. Allison's last little warning was ominous. You don't know what you're missing. Don't worry, you'll find out soon enough. Allison walked off, but she didn't completely leave. She spied Chelsea and Madison, and their too good to be true vibes from afar. What does "you'll find out soon enough" mean? Chelsea needs to turn to her brother-in-law and get that restraining order going. While she's at it, she might want to look into some personal security. Allison's edge is not just unhinged, it's a little dangerous. The woman is intense and unpredictable. And while we still don't know much about Madison and have some doubts about whether she's on the up and up, the priority here is to take care of Allison. What did you think of the episode? How much do we need to worry about Chelsea? Were you surprised that Kat was still feeling the ick with Tomas after having sex with him a second time? And are you happy that Tyrell and Samantha agreed to meet June? Let us know in the comments. The Beyond the Gates spoilers for Thursday, August 14th, 2025, spell drama in Fairmont Crest. There are old visitors from the past, bouts of anxiety, and sweet, tender moments. Ted will be thrown for a loop by Nicole's latest move. We don't understand why. Ted shouldn't be shocked by anything at this point. He's the reason why she's considering a divorce. Ted had an affair with Leslie and kept it a secret all this time, including the fact that they conceived a daughter. Whatever's going on, it seems like Nicole is finally done with Ted. She wants to cut ties with him and move on, and we can't blame her. Naomi will help June, who is having a case of the butterflies. She has been preparing for an important meeting that could forever change her life, which probably has to do with Jacob finding out that she could be Samantha and Tyrell's biological mother. This revelation will change everyone's life, including Martin and Smitty. But how will June handle this news? Will she be able to take on this responsibility? Leslie will get a visitor from her past. The person in question will make her jaw drop, which is hard for her to do. Leslie is always 10 steps ahead of everyone else. No one can ever pull a fast one on her. The trailer for the week of August 11th and 15 shows Leslie opening the door and saying, "Oh, my sweet baby, Jesus!" Who has her speechless? Meanwhile, Vernon and Anita will help their distressed daughter. Could it be Nicole, who's mourning the loss of her marriage to Ted? Or is it Danny who needs comforting? Her love life has also been a mess lately, to say the least. Beyond the Gates star, Tamara Tooney is showing soap fans once again why she is a force to be reckoned with. The actress will hit the big screen next month in a star-studded film. Tooney plays Miss Reno in the movie Looking Through Water. The trailer dropped the other day, with Tooney shining like the bright star she is, even among some of Hollywood's biggest names. Looking Through Water is the film adaptation of Bob Rich's book. Tooney is a local bar owner who has a significant impact on 3 generations of a dysfunctional family of fishermen. Tamara Tooney delivers a fantastic performance in Looking Through Water, holding the movie together as the owner of the local bar, fishing tournament organizer, and many more roles. Read the caption of an Instagram post promoting the BTG star's performance in the movie. Never fear, soap fans, because Tooney isn't leaving BTG. The movie was filmed before she began playing Anita Dupree, and we all know Tooney loves playing the character. The film sees Michael Douglas and his real-life son, Cameron Douglas, reunite on-screen for the first time since 2003. They previously starred in It Runs in the Family, along with Kirk Douglas and Diana Douglas. Michael Stahl-David, David Morse, Walker Scoble, and Jimena Romo round out the Looking Through Water cast. Based on the trailer, the movie is a must-see. And not just because Toonie seriously shines in a role like we have never seen her before. The soap star is only in a few teased scenes in the trailer, but it's easy to see she brings something special to the movie. Soap fans can see for themselves when Looking Through Water hits theaters on September 12th. Here are your spoilers for Beyond the Gates on Thursday, August 14th, 2025. Every time Ted thinks he's making progress with Nicole, there is always a setback. Whether it's another secret from the past he's kept, or just when he's about to meet Nicole for coffee, Leslie shows up and gets Nicole heated, and she leaves more annoyed at Ted than ever. Team Ted fans take another hit. In Thursday's episode, Ted is thrown for a loop by Nicole's latest move: divorce papers, signed, sealed, and delivered. Look out, Ted. Carlton is sniffing closer and closer, and she will be a free woman to do as she pleases. Is this really the end of this Dupree couple? Discovering who your biological mother is comes as a huge shock and surprise to Samantha and Tyrell, but getting to meet her could be even more of a shock for these two kids. Jacob and Naomi located her, and she wasn't far away after all. Can Smitty and Martin prepare them both for this? In Thursday's episode, Naomi preps a nervous June for a momentous meeting. Having reconciled with her sister Regina, June just may have the support she needs to get through this. Shocking the unshockable, that's what happens on our screens. In Thursday's episode, Leslie receives a blast from the past at her doorstep. Leslie is none too pleased to see this person coming knocking on her door. Clearly, no invites were sent. Only a mother can make a lady gasp like that. But is it Leslie's mother or Ted's? Stay tuned, soap fans, as this feels like another turning point in a growing story. The Dupree family home is where you go when you want people to make things right or to feel loved and comforted in safety. In Thursday's episode, Anita and Vernon comfort their daughter. Both Nicole and Danny have a lot to deal with right now, and one of them heads home to feel the love.